Good morning. Today we're going to talk about the tools that we'll be using in this new distance learning model. So one of the first tools that we're going to use is this slideshow. And the slideshow will have the tasks that we're working on through the week. So I'm going to walk you through it, and each week there'll be a little or more than one video kind of attached to what we're doing. So you're going to find this slideshow in our Google Classroom, and the Google Classroom looks like this. Now I have grades over here, but you guys should see stream, classwork, and people. This Google slideshow will also be available on the Oregon Trail website, on my teacher website. First of all, let's talk about distance learning. Distance learning is not the same as classroom learning. And so our state guidelines are saying that distance learning should really look like 60 minutes of learning per day, and it's up to you how you do that. So if you want to do it in the morning, you can do it in the morning. If you want to do it in the evening, you can do it in the evening. Whatever works best for you. If you want to do it in one big chunk, you could do it in one big chunk, or you could break it into smaller increments. The assignments that you'll find on Google, in our Google Classroom, will be here, located in weeks. Now, these are the things that I would like us to make sure we've completed this week. Some of these items we got started on before school let out. Next week, we will be working on these items. The items that are in gray will show up on Monday of next week. The items that are highlighted in pink, you have access to now. We've set it up this way so that we're not too overwhelmed by all the work that we could assign. The Oregon School Board also recommends 2 hours a day of supplemental activities, and they have provided guidelines for that. But I know most of you are already doing supplemental activities at home. Our slideshow is going to be set up in weeks. When you click on the week, it'll have a little pull-down menu that'll take you to that week's slide. So here's our week 1 objectives. Week 1 objectives are accessing and completing classwork through Google Classroom, responding appropriately to classmates using Google Classroom, Seesaw, and Flipgrid, and using slideshow to discuss math, writing, and reading. First, accessing and completing Google Classwork through Google Classroom. Anytime you see a link like this, you can click on it, and that might give you helpful information. If you're having difficulties logging into Google Classroom, this is our district instructions for how to do it once you get your Chromebooks. If you don't have a district Chromebook and you're using a different type of technology at home, directions for logging into your child's Google Classroom or your Google Classroom account are also at this link. Because we are going to be doing asyncratic learning, where I post an assignment and then you submit it, or I post a video and then you respond with a video, we want to make sure that we are respectful of our classmates and peers, and just like at the beginning of the year, when you sign that technology contract, you're going to be using respectful discourse in Google Classroom and Seesaw and Flipgrid. Finally, we're going to use this slideshow to kind of help us with problems that might arise in our Google Classroom. So I'll be updating this slideshow weekly with tips for how to complete the work that we're doing in Google Classroom at home. Remember to press the turn in button when you're using Google Classroom, and hopefully you'll be able to log in there by the end of this week and reply to some of the stream messages I've sent. I would really love that by the end of this week, we're all responding to the stream as if it's a morning message. Just want to let you guys know that I miss you so much, and this does not replace classroom learning, but I hope it'll help you continue to learn at home. And I look forward to sending you video responses and reading your work. Take care.